Welcome to a new video from the Vistas brand. In today's video, we'll tackle an issue that's been frustrating Sublimation users. Why does green print blue in Sublimation printing? This problem can be tricky, but I'm going to break it all down for you and offer step-by-step solutions to get your prints looking perfect again. If you've struggled with color issues like this, keep watching. Why does Sublimation green print blue? Let's get straight to the core of the issue. When you're sublimation printing, color shifts are common, but one of the most frustrating problems is seeing greens print as blues. You've carefully selected your design, everything looks good on the screen, but then when you press the item, the colors come out wrong. Most notably, the green areas print as blue. This happens for a number of reasons, and understanding the causes is the first step to solving the problem. One common cause is the way sublimation inks interact with the surface material, and another is improper color management. Sublimation printing depends heavily on the color profiles you use. Unlike regular printing, where colors are more predictable, sublimation is influenced by factors like the type of ink, the material you're printing on, and the color profiles set in your design software. If these are not calibrated correctly, it can lead to unexpected color shifts. Let's dive deeper into the technical aspects of what causes green to print blue during sublimation. Here are the main culprits. Incorrect ICC profiles. ICC, International Color Consortium. Profiles are used to manage how colors are printed, and an incorrect profile can cause your colors to shift. If you're seeing green as blue in your prints, there's a high chance that the ICC profile being used is not correct for sublimation printing. ICC profiles play a huge role in how your computer communicates with your printer. Essentially, they ensure that the colors you see on the screen match what gets printed. But if you're using the wrong ICC profile, or none at all, the printer won't interpret the colors properly, causing them to shift. This is especially common with greens turning into blues. Next issue is monitor calibration. Another major issue lies in how your screen is displaying colors. If your monitor isn't properly calibrated, what looks green on the screen might not be the true color your printer is going to produce. Monitors display RGB colors, red, green, blue, while printers use CMYK, cyan, magenta, yellow, black, or variations of it. Without calibration, the color green you see on your screen might actually be interpreted by the printer as something completely different. Moving on to sublimation inks. Not all sublimation inks are created equal. If you're using low-quality or incompatible inks, the color output could be unpredictable. Some inks are more vibrant or better suited for certain materials, while others might struggle to accurately reproduce certain colors, especially in the green and blue spectrum. Next, the material you're printing on plays a critical role in the color accuracy of your prints. Sublimation works best on materials that are coated in polyester or have a high polyester content. If you're printing on a surface that's not optimized for sublimation, it could be absorbing the ink unevenly or causing color shifts, especially with blues and greens. Moving on, the heat and time settings on your heat press machine are essential for a successful print. If the temperature is too low or too high, or if the time is off, the ink won't transfer properly, causing faded or altered colors. For instance, overheating can lead to an oversaturation of blues, while underheating might leave greens looking dull. Let's look at solutions to fix green printing. Blue. Now that we know what's causing the problem, let's move on to solutions. Here are the steps you can take to fix this issue and ensure that your greens print as greens. Step 1. Install the correct ICC profile. The first and most important step is to install the correct ICC profile for sublimation. You can typically get the right profile from the ink manufacturer or the sublimation printer company. Make sure to download the correct ICC profile that's specifically designed for sublimation and your type of ink. Once downloaded, install the profile in your design software, such as Adobe Photoshop or Corel Draw. Then, in your printer settings, select this ICC profile before printing. This should correct the color shift and help your greens stay green. Step 2. Calibrate your monitor. As we mentioned earlier, monitor calibration is key to getting accurate colors. You can purchase a monitor calibration tool, or some computers come with built-in calibration software. This will help you ensure that the colors you see on the screen match what's being printed. Remember, the goal is to have your screen display accurate RGB colors so that when they are converted to CMYK for printing, the colors are as close as possible to what you expect. Proper calibration is crucial, especially if you are working with designs that have a lot of green and blue tones. Step 3. Use high-quality sublimation inks. Investing in high-quality, reputable sublimation inks can make all the difference. Cheap or generic inks might seem like a good deal, but they can cause all kinds of issues with color accuracy, especially when it comes to greens and blues. Always use inks that are designed for your specific printer model and designed for sublimation. You'll notice a huge improvement in the quality of your prints when you use reliable ink that's made for the job. Step 4. Check your heat press settings. If your heat press settings aren't optimized, you could be altering the colors during the pressing process. Most sublimation requires a temperature of about 400 degrees Fahrenheit and a pressing time of 45-60 seconds. If your greens are turning blue, try adjusting the temperature or time slightly to see if that helps correct the issue. Also, make sure that you're pressing at an even pressure. Uneven pressure can lead to patches of color that appear inconsistent or altered, especially in large areas of green or blue. Step 5. Choose the right substrate. Make sure that the material or substrate you're printing on is designed for sublimation. Polyester-coated materials are best for ensuring accurate color reproduction. If you're using a substrate that's not meant for sublimation, it might be absorbing the ink unevenly, which can cause your greens to turn blue. Additional tips for sublimation. Success. Aside from fixing the green to blue issue, here are a few extra tips to ensure your sublimation prints are always top-notch. Perform test. Prints. Before doing a big batch, always perform a test print on a scrap piece to see how the colors look. This will allow you to make adjustments before pressing the final design. Experiment with temperature and pressure. Small changes in your heat press settings can make a big difference. If you're consistently having issues, try tweaking the temperature and pressure to see if it affects color accuracy. Check for nozzle clogs. Sometimes, clogged nozzles can cause colors to print unevenly or incorrectly. Regularly check your printer's nozzles and perform cleaning cycles to ensure smooth printing. Use design software with built-in color management. Programs like Adobe Photoshop have advanced color management tools that help you better manage your ICC profiles and ensure that what you see on the screen is what you get in the final print. Thanks for watching this video. I hope this guide has helped you understand why your greens might be printing as blues and given you the steps to fix the issue. I'll leave links in the description for great sublimation products for your crafts where applicable. You can also find a link to my website below to explore more resources on sublimation printing. See you in the next video.